and anything that they got going on pretty much. But when they get successful, they tend to find out that, they just happy. They not at peace. And a lot of these um, people that's in the mainstream hip hop, industry, they not happy. Even though, they have contributed to hip hop in a good way. They have got money behind it to change their life. You feel what I'm saying? But they still do not have no peace, fam. You dig what I'm saying? And it's something to really think about. Because just think about it. You're like, man, why a lot of these artists and different people we see doing shit, we be like, why would you do that? If I had that, amount of money or was in the position, that you in, like, hey man, look, I be feeding my family laid back. I'm not worried about what another person say or do, relationship problems, whatever. Like, I've been blessed to be successful. You feel me? And I would take full advantage of the success. But a lot of people don't know how to deal with it. You dig what I'm saying? And they end up getting in situations like this. Now, before I get into Pacifics, fam, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And fam, let's chop game. Now, songwriter Wright, man, the guy is responsible for a lot of hits that, we have heard, like Timberland, Future, 21 Savage, a lot of more. You know what I'm saying? He had great success in the hip hop game. I mean, talented. And he had a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And they saying allegedly that he murdered this girl. You feel me? The family of the girl saying that this guy was abusive, towards her. And they was in a whole nother state than where they from. So I guess he had done, took her to a whole nother state. They was saying like he trying to control, this woman or whatever. But this be the situation, man. A lot of people want to be in position or want to date somebody that's in position, maybe the hip hop or rapper or something like that. And they feel like, hey man, this person is going to be totally different from me dating a regular guy, but he might just be, your worst nightmare. You dig what I'm saying? Because a lot of these artists, they not happy in the position, anything in life you get used to after a minute, right? So if you done played with millions and went on, plenty of trips and different shit like that, like you done seen it all, it become the norm to you. Now one would think like all these women that this guy could have or had, why would you kill this woman? You feel me? Because she was trying to leave, fam. The family saying she was trying to leave. He didn't want, her to go. She was trying to leave the situation. But my thinking when it comes to that, if you want to leave, you need to go on and leave. Just leave. Unless a person got you in a cage, you feel me? Like, leave if the situation is not right, if it's abusive. You feel me? Like this situation. And the family knew the situation. And one would think like, why did y'all, didn't intervene just like talking about? If you knew it was, this type of situation. But a lot of times I do understand the game and the process. But I'm just saying for future reference, with any female that might be listening that's in that position, like, yeah, just leave before it get too late. Trick him. Wait till you go to work. Wait till you do anything. Leave that motherfucker if you got to. You feel what I'm saying? Saving yourself and saving your life. But this dude, he was a songwriter to Timberland. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of more different artists, Future and all, fam. He well known. Got plenty chances to date different women. But it can, it's just that one love that an individual, because they saying she was coming up out of the manipulation that, he was putting on her for years. You feel me? So I guess, the older you get, the wiser you get. She started getting wiser about the situation. She just 20 years old, and this man allegedly killed this girl, fam. Took her life. You know what I'm saying? And she got the right to move around, if the situation, not right. So this allegedly now, But if the situation tend to be true, that's controlling. You know what I'm saying? That's real controlling. And she was shot, not beat, not nothing, shot. And one would think, I know you've been disrespected in the streets, Jay Wright, you know, allegedly with all these niggas that do what they do, you know, why not hit one of them up? But that's that love triangle, man. You got to watch, you know, who you're dealing with, whether they got a little paper or not. And he was telling the police he had went broke in the pandemic, you know, living out the hotel. You feel me? Don't know how true that is, but I guess he was using that as an excuse to tell them that he ain't in his right state of mind, but should have took advantage of the blessing that the Most High had gave him as far as dealing in the hip hop community. But you know, this how it go, fam. But hey, look, I'm out.